Picture this, you message her. She reads it, and hours pass. When she finally replies, it's polite, short, and leaves the conversation dead. You sit there, phone in hand, replaying your words like a guilty verdict. That silence is an answer, whether you want to hear it or not. Interest doesn't whisper its truth. It shows up loud in small, repeatable habits. If you miss those habits, you'll waste months chasing what's already gone. Today, I'm going to give you 7 unmistakable things she does when she's not interested. I'm not here to make you bitter. I'm here to give you clarity so you can save your time, protect your dignity, and spend your life on people who actually want to be there. These signs are behavioral. They're not complicated. They're quiet, consistent, and they speak for themselves. First, she avoids emotional depth. When a woman is into you, conversations move under the surface. She asks about your fears, your past, the little things that build a bond. When she keeps everything shallow memes, safe topics, immediate logistics, that's not shyness. It's a boundary placed by disinterest. I remember a friend who kept trying to get meaningful talks with a woman he liked. Every time he tried, she laughed it off and changed the subject. He treated her avoidance like a puzzle he could solve. He learned the hard way. You can't coerce curiosity. If she won't meet you in the deeper rooms, don't keep knocking. Second, she treats you like an option, not a priority. This shows up as late replies, canceled plans, or being busy only when it's inconvenient for you. One client told me she texted him only when she had no one else to hang out with. She was warm in convenience and cold in commitment. That pattern is a simple economic principle. People invest where they expect returns. If you're consistently on the backup shelf, your energy is being spent in hope markets with negative return. The fix is short and brutal. Stop volunteering your time as an experiment. Let her move to a slot that requires rearranging her life. If she doesn't, you've got your answer. Third, she avoids physical closeness. Attraction is often nonverbal. Leaning in, small touches, proximity, these are shorthand for interest. If she keeps space, turns away, gives side hugs that feel like handshakes, take note. A guy I coached used to escalate touch to force a reaction. He would step closer every time she pulled back. That never worked. The body doesn't lie. Respect the physical language she's giving. If she's distant, don't try to manufacture closeness. Your dignity is not a negotiation. Fourth, she only shows up when it benefits her. This one's painfully common. She'll call you when she's bored, text you when something annoys her, lean on you when another date fails. But when you need reliability, she vanishes. That pattern means she's not investing reciprocity, she's using convenience. Relationships are not transactions disguised as feelings. If someone only shows up for their own convenience, step away. Practice reciprocity as a standard. Give energy where it's matched. If you don't get it back, redirect. Fifth, she resists future plans. Watch how she reacts to next time. People who see you in their future find ways to secure you in it. They'll pick a date, suggest something specific, or text later to remind you. If she responds with maybe or we'll see, treat that as a soft decline. A man I know kept suggesting trips and concerts. She always answered vaguely. He kept planning with no return. The truth: futures aren't negotiated with vagueness. Either you're included or you're not. Accepting ambiguity is how you become available for someone who actually wants to build with you. Sixth, she fails to acknowledge your presence as a man. This isn't about ego, it's about being seen. Attraction often looks like attention compliments, curiosity, small signs that a person notices you are different. If she goes through polite motions but never remarks on you, your choices, or your energy, then she hasn't registered you as someone worthy of attention. Don't confuse politeness for interest. Stop spending effort trying to manufacture notice. Presence that matters is given freely, not extracted through persistence. Seventh, her energy drains you instead of lifting you. The best relationships add to your life. They make silence comfortable and time together electric. If being with her leaves you tired, defensive, or anxious, that's a directional sign. One of my friends dated someone who was always low around him. She complained. She pulled. She made decisions that left him explaining himself. He tried to fix it by being funnier, more available, more patient. None of that worked because chemistry isn't manufactured by effort alone. When presence drains instead of fills, don't try to plug the leak with more attention. Move toward people who amplify you. Why do these patterns exist? Partly culture, partly psychology, partly structure. Culturally, we live in an attention economy where being available is cheap and commitment is costly. Apps reward short bursts of validation and teach people to keep options open. Psychologically, people avoid investment when they fear loss or anticipate mismatch. Structurally, modern life fragments social energy across jobs, screens, and curated social feeds, making genuine, sustained attention rare. Epictetus said, "It's not what happens to you, but how you react that matters." That's the point. The world will hand you signals. Your job is to read them and respond with clarity, not with clinging. So what do? First, make a rule. Your time is not a bargaining chip. When someone treats you like an option, move your availability to match your dignity. Second, stop over-explaining. If she's not reciprocating, don't run commentary on your feelings in hopes she'll change. Clarity beats pleading. Third, anchor your life around projects, friendships, and routines that make you whole, regardless of her verdict. Attraction requires a man who is already building. Fourth, practice the 7-day boundary experiment. Pick one non-negotiable: a morning run, a work block, a friend night, and guard it. If she complains or drifts because of that boundary, note the pattern. You're testing whether she respects parts of you that aren't on the clock for her. Tactically, use one phrase when things get fuzzy: "I'm not into being an option." Say it calm once, then act. No drama, no pleading. That line is not theatrical, it's clearing the air. And remember the Stoic skill: detach from outcomes, not effort. You can live well and still care. Caring doesn't mean compromising your standards.